as you alluded to, and I've read your book, Jim, is that we have to face the problem before we're going to do anything about it. And when people ask me, what can we do about climate change? There's all sorts of things we can do. We can address this. We can have better building codes. We can bury power lines. We can have better infrastructure, more resilient escape routes. We can have trains in place, but we can have these things ready. But if we don't acknowledge there's a problem, we're not going to get it done. And so I just want to ask conservative lawmakers to cut it out. I understand that you want to get reelected. I understand that you have this primary system which motivates you to get these hardcore conservative voters engaged. But look, you've just cut it out. And so last night on a competitive network, conservative network, an infamous, notorious host showed this graph, and this graph is cherry picking the hurricane data, saying it had to make landfall in the Atlantic seaboard. It had to come ashore, and it had to have a certain. These data, it's not an out and out lie, but it is absolutely misleading. And I just asking everybody on the other side to cut it out. We've got hundreds of thousands of people suffering tremendously. Now, come on, let's get to work. This is the United States. Come on, let's be world leaders, for crying out loud. Back to you, Jim.
Yeah. No, and Bill, I mean, when we talk to people out here on the ground, I talked to several folks this morning who were saying this, that, we just need to come together as a country. And it's in moments like this when a very deeply divided nation can come together, particularly when it comes to helping an area like Southwest Florida get back on its feet, which is what they're desperately trying to do right now. But Bill, thank you for highlighting some of the issues that are at play with all of this. Obviously, climate change is making these hurricanes more ferocious, more deadly, more costly. And Bill, thanks very much for your time. We appreciate it. Again, Bill Nye, he's the host of The End Is Nigh.